of our opening bout is a tag action match, and Big Lou in private, Jerry Bryant is out here, along with the General, Eddie Hot Stuff Gilbert. And here comes Poffo Baby. All right, Davey, let's have the official announcement.
All right, this match, one fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing at a total weight of 461 pounds, both from Memphis, Tennessee, Big Lou and his partner, Jerry Bryant. They are managed by General Eddie Gilbert over in the corner here. Going against him at a total weight of 470 pounds from St. John's, New Brunswick, Canada, Lanny Poffo. From Sarasota, Florida, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Referees Jerry Calhoun.
Woogie, been a while since we've seen the Macho Man and Lanny together. The brothers have been going as single wrestlers here of recent. Starting out will be Lanny against Jerry Bryant. And this guy, without a question, Dave, is one of the super gymnasts that's ever been in the ring.
He really does move when he's in that ring. Jerry Bryant, not a bad move himself, but look at this. Poffo bridges up, flips over, gains the advantage on Jerry Bryant as he takes the arm up in a hammer position behind the back.
Compounds it with a wrist lock as he goes over, tags brother Randy Savage.
Savage takes over with that hammer, over to the corner, and Eddie Gilbert down at ringside to say a tag up, tag up. Big Lou takes the tag, Big Lou Winston stepping in. The Macho Man asking for the crowd. Give him a little help, they do. Big Lou Winston standing there watching what's going on as Savage takes a swipe at Eddie Gilbert out here on the floor. Randy Savage with Big Lou on the mat. He doesn't have him in a pin position. Left arm scissored. Big Lou with a foot over the bottom rope, and the referee sees it, and that's going to call for a break. Gilbert sent Jerry Bryant in. He planted a foot in the back of the Macho Man.
And left in a hurry before the Macho Man could get up.
Got out very quickly. Boy, Gilbert over in the corner is an added force to contend with for the Poffos. Randy Savage throws the shoulders of Big Lou down. He was able to get a 1 count. Well, we talk about the gymnastic ability of Lanny Poffo, but Randy Savage can move in that ring himself.
No question, a super athlete, the Macho Man, and he's telling Gilbert, instead of running your mouth hollering at Bryant, why don't you get up here and have a piece of me?
Gilbert was chewing Jerry Bryant out down here on the floor just a moment ago. Hip toss by Bryant. He's happy with it. Savage, right hand to the top of the head. Look out. Jerry Bryant thrown out of the ring down onto the floor. Oh, and Savage leaps off the top of the rope down on the floor and lands on Jerry Bryant. Eddie Gilbert over here. Yeah, hey. Bryant picks up the chair.
Kelly.
Gilbert climbs back up on the apron. Randy Savage in the ring waiting for him. Referee is saying, hey, make him let me through the ropes.
Boy, that Savage is way up in the air when he gets on that top rope and comes flying off.
There's a tag made. Savage on his brother, Lanny Poffo. Lanny with the headlock on Jerry Bryant. Lanny wrestling out of Canada, out of St. John's, New Brunswick. Brother Randy based in Sarasota, Florida. Bryant using the forearm. Again, across the back. Lanny came through with the right hand, and Bryant quickly over to the corner. On his knees, he made the tag, and here's Big Lou Winston. Big Lou with good size. He grabbed Lanny Poffo, rolled him back into the ropes. A couple of right fists. Looks like he's been getting some coaching from Eddie Gilbert, too. But look out, Lanny Poffo answers in kind with a right hand. Randy Savage leaping down into the ring. He didn't land on Big Lou, but he had some spring, and he kind of bounced into him. That dropped him to the mat. Lanny with a body slam on Jerry Bryant. Lanny.
Watch this.
Doing the flip, the back flip, and the cover. He doesn't hold him. The referee wasn't there, so Lanny took no chances. He picked him up. Randy Savage up on the middle rope. He drops down with the upper arm. Bryant reaching for the tag. He didn't get it at first. Now he does, and here's Big Lou. Big Lou nailed Randy Savage. Savage trying to turn loose of Jerry Bryant so he can take care of business against Big Lou. He's got him up in the air, and the body slam. Jerry Bryant jumps in. Lanny Poffo to keep him out of the action. Randy Savage up on the top rope. He drops down with the upper arm. And you got to be it in Eddie Gilbert's face. He knew right there he had him the 3 count, and it's all over. The win for Randy Savage and Lanny Poffo. 5:42 the time on it.
5 minutes, 42 seconds, and the Poffos get it together with Savage, along with the acrobatics of Lanny Poffo, comes flying off that rope, and he finished it off. When he got him, I knew that was it right then and there. I thought a little earlier that maybe oh, look at this, push up.
I know Bryant didn't lose the fall, but I told him the Army does not handle losers. We don't allow losers in our Army, and he's going to be dealt with just like this. I want you to just hang on just a second, too, because I also have a big surprise for you and the rest of these people back here.
Oh, marvelous. Here comes another This Is Your Life Dave Brown right now with General Eddie Hot Stuff Gilbert. I'll tell you, while Bryant is getting out of the ring, we're going to move over into the interview area, so we've got more room to get out and run. So we're going to slip over here because Bryant is getting, Gilbert, Eddie Gilbert, getting ready to spring one of his surprises on us out here. So, as far as the General and his coaching went with Big Lou and Jerry Bryant, they were unsuccessful going against the very polished team of Lanny Poffo and his brother Randy, the Macho Man Savage. So that victory goes to him in what, 5 minutes, a little better than 5 minutes?
5:42.
5:42. Rack one up for the Poffos. Lanny and Randy ended up victorious in that one. We've got a lot of action coming up today. We're going to be seeing the said same General Eddie Hot Stuff Gilbert in a tag match against what is this?
Never got the Christmas gift this big before, have you?
No.
But you can always say Eddie Gilbert brought you and these people in this area this gift today.
This is a gift from the General here today, huh?
Look at this.
What in the world have you got there?
Look at my troops here, Mr. Wrestling, Mike Sharp. Aren't they great people to bring us out here? These people are going to love this, Lance. You're going to love it. Dave, you're going to love it, too.
How come I really don't feel like I'm going to love it, Eddie?
Look at this. You know what? Later on, Lance, I will open this up and show you and these people what's inside.
You mean all of this? I'm waiting around for you. You bring a big box out here with a padlock.
Uh-oh. He's in there. Hey.
It seems to me I've heard this tune before. There is somebody inside of there, and you're not going to open it up right now.
I'm not going to tell you right now. Let it be a big surprise. I got your curiosity up, haven't I?
Oh, yeah, you really do.
Back later, Lane. Take care of it for me now.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry, I'll have an eye on it. Well, there's the most recent present from Hot Stuff, the General. We're going to take time out. Look out, Dave. It may come undone any minute. We'll be back in just a moment. We're standing here looking at Eddie Gilbert's present to all of us collectively. It's a big box. It's just a big box with a padlock on it. There obviously is something inside of it. And here he is, the king, right out here with me.
Lance, is this, for some reason, is this sort of like deja vu? Does this bring back any memories at all?
All of a sudden, I had the feeling that I've been through this before.
Yeah, I have a similar feeling that we've been through this before, too. You know, Lance, you mentioned this book once before. Eddie Gilbert, I don't know if he thinks the fans have a short memory, or I don't know what his problem is, but, you know, back a few years back in my career, if you can get a shot of this, I had a very similar, you know, a very similar situation when we had a General King, right?
That's good. Okay.
I had Lawler's Army.
Right here. Now this is a couple of the color pictures that you mind if I plug the book there of it?
Well,
this absolutely has got to be a must for every wrestling fan. It's a book about Jerry called The Crowning of a King. And these are a couple of the pictures. It is a magnificent pictorial journal of wrestling. Okay, let's get back to what we were talking about.
I didn't come out.
I understand.
I didn't come out.
But it really is. I recommend it highly.
Okay, thank you. I didn't come out. Let me have this, Lance.
Oh.
I didn't come out to plug the book. I just came out to kind of refresh a lot of people's memory. Eddie Gilbert, you know, he comes out here and he says he can't stand me. He comes out here, he says he's going to put me out of wrestling. But then he's trying to, I don't know if he's trying to relive my life or my career. Instead of being against me, this guy ought to be the president of my fan club. He's trying to do everything that I'm doing here.
I vote for that.
He wants to be just like me. It's obvious. Now, do you remember a few years back when I brought out a box and I had a very strange wrestler called Dr. Frank in it?
Oh, yeah. Remember that, Dave? Huh?
Well, obviously, Eddie Gilbert remembers it, too. Now, he's got some goof dressed up in some kind of outfit inside that box, and I'm sure we'll see. Is it got a lock on it?
No, it's got a lock on it, Jerry. Yeah, I wanted him to open it a minute ago. He said, no, later on. I got your curiosity now.
Well, all I can say is, you know, I don't know what Eddie Gilbert's problem is, if he's suffering an identity crisis or what, but before this is over, I'm going to make Eddie Gilbert dislike me so much that he won't want to be like me. I don't know what your problem is, Gilbert, but before I'm through with you, punk, you're going to change your tune. We're going to get rid of his army. We're going to get rid of whatever it is he's got in this box, and we're going to get rid of Eddie Gilbert if we have to.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate you bringing that out, Jerry, because it is absolutely true. It is the Jerry Lawler story reincarnated when Jerry had Lawler's Army. Remember that, Dave? Okay. What do you say we get up and ready for